Good afternoon, super friends, and welcome to the Saturday, May 23rd edition of the Sacred News and Weather. Happy birthday to my childhood bestie, Linda. She was kind of an integral part in my understanding my gifts in my teenage years. We were in one class or another. I want to say it was an English class, but I don't know why we would be doing this in English class. But she wrote down numbers and shapes and like would hold them to her forehead, and I would close my eyes and guess them. And I guessed like 99 out of 100 right with her, which was really kind of fun. And then with other classmates who I wasn't as close with, I wasn't quite as accurate, but I remember that moment fondly as one of those like anchor points in what I have always been able to do, but kind of forgot and then reclaimed again. So happy birthday to Linda. And today, my kids just went out to the movies. It's Memorial Day weekend here in the US, and we were supposed to go camping, but I have an invalid dog, so we are not going anywhere. I'm pretty homebound, and I just sent my kids to the movies with my aunt and uncle. And so here I am. Blah, 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 blah. The message that's coming through for us today feels like it is related to a seed. The image that I saw was a seed buried beneath the ground, incubating and just beginning to break through its shell, like that feeling of like pop. The seed, the sprout is coming through. And so I don't exactly know where we're going today, but I think I'm going to follow that lead. As with everything I do, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and know that these messages are timeless. So whether you're tuning in real time or at a later date, there's likely going to be something here for you. But if you're not seeing yourself, go ahead and turn me off. All right, I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to focus my attention on that seed that has burst through its shell. There's a pop, and then there's a sprout coming up. And actually, what I'm being told to do is actually go back to the gestational period. I'm hearing gestational period, and I'm seeing it come back in. I'm going to put a pin in that moment where it goes pop, and I'm going to come back into the center of the seed to find out what is here for us. And what I'm hearing is that it is a gestational period. And when we are in the gestational period, when something is gestating, when something is being developed, I'm also seeing a butterfly or a caterpillar in a cocoon becoming a butterfly, that whole messy, melty, gooey experience of coming apart completely. That is hidden by the shell. And the same with what's happening inside of the seed. To look at a seed buried beneath the ground, you might think that there was nothing happening in there. Or to like my daughter looking in, she planted seeds in her sunflower seeds in her little kindergarten class, and looking at the little paper cup with the dirt and waiting every day and waiting every day and waiting every day and waiting every day and nothing, nothing, nothing. And then poop, it comes through the surface of the soil. But again, I'm hearing, don't go there yet. We're not there yet. We're still in the gestation. So I'm going to sit with the gestation for a minute. And what am I hearing about? What am I seeing about in this gestation other than it is very active? It is very active. What is underneath the surface, what is beneath the shell of the seed, what is beneath the surface of the cocoon is not benign. It is not, I'm hearing it is not withdrawal. Okay. It is not withdrawal. What appears to be withdrawal, what appears to be a withdrawing is not in fact a withdrawing. It is a gestational period. It is an incubation is what I'm hearing. Someone in your life has withdrawn, someone has withdrawn, and you receive their withdrawal as disinterest, as no more, as we're done, it is over and we are finished. And what is actually happening, what I'm seeing here is that there is a lot happening inside of this seed pod, that this withdrawal was not disinterest. I'm hearing this withdrawal was not disinterest. This withdrawal was overwhelm. This person was overwhelmed, and your nervous system received their overwhelm. Your nervous system, who has undergone wounding after wounding after wounding, your nervous system that was almost anticipating the moment that they would withdraw because of where they have been. Your nervous system that was anticipating that moment read that moment as, here it is, here we go, we are withdrawing, he is withdrawing, it is over. And your nervous system might have even jumped the gun. Better to leave than to have been left, is what I'm hearing. Better to leave than to have been left. So your nervous system, anticipating the withdrawal, created a rupture and left, because better to leave than have been left. And what is happening, what has happened, what was happening all along is that that withdrawal was not actual withdrawal from disinterest. That withdrawal was overwhelm. It was overwhelm from all of the feelings, overwhelm from too much, overwhelm from other parts of this person's life that had nothing to do with you, but overwhelm truly of a nervous system that has never known, never received, never understood, never experienced the kind of unconditional love that you were offering to your person. What you mistook as withdrawal for disinterest is actually withdrawal from overwhelm. And what is happening now is an incubation period. There is a transformation. There is something happening. There's something happening inside of your person. There's something happening inside their seed pod. There's something happening inside their cocoon. And it may or may not have anything to do with you, except that what I'm being told is that what is happening for them was never about you. What is happening for them was never about you. I'm hearing the overwhelm was about you in that, or partially about you in that, the love that they were experiencing, the depth of the feelings that they were experiencing were unlike anything they had ever known before. And so there was overwhelm in the feeling, but the overwhelm was not, it was not love. It was not lack of love that caused the withdrawal. It was overwhelm. And this, what is being incubated now, is only partially related to the love and depth of your relationship. But what is truly being incubated right now is this next level of consciousness. I'm seeing the image of the Chariot card from tarot right now. The Chariot is indicative of forward movement, and I'm seeing the sprout now pop up too. The sprout is popping up, forward movement, but it is not necessarily forward movement toward union, toward you, toward relationship. What I'm seeing it as is a forward movement, as an up leveling and up, like stepping up in timelines, and stepping up in timelines from a previous level of consciousness. So what is being incubated is what is being gestated is a dissolution of an old form, and what is coming forward is going to be the new form, and it may or may not be coming toward you for relationships. So I just want to be very clear about that. I'm sorry, there's a big truck going by. I'm also running laundry downstairs, and I just realized that now. So you may be hearing laundry sounds. I hope you're not getting any of it. They may or may not be coming toward you, and this message is coming through because Spirit wants you to know that it was never not love, and their withdrawal had less to do with you than to do with this gestation period, with this dissolution of old self, with this dissolution of past wounding, with this dissolution of who they were in order to come forward as who they are meant to be. I do see a timeline where they are coming toward you, but I also see a timeline where they are not. And so I just want you to hold that as you see fit. I feel like you will know if you desire this person to come toward you, and you will know if you desire a different timeline for this person. What I can feel is that you wish this person well, you wish this person great love, you wish this person great happiness. You truly hold them in unconditional love, and you do want good, great things for them. And whether or not that involves a timeline with you or a timeline without you, I can feel the well wishes. I can feel I keep hearing good, great things. You wish good, great things for this person. What I'm seeing now from it's kind of a shifting timeline. I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles, which is the planting of seeds. It is a pause. It is a waiting. It is a gestational period, followed by the Chariot. But I'm seeing the cards kind of flip flop. So some of you some of you, I think what it means, what I'm seeing is that for some of you, this person is already coming forward. This person is already coming toward you. And for others, you're still in that gestational period. Regardless, I am seeing that that sprout has formed. I'm seeing that that sprout has come up and through the soil. And so if you have been waiting, if you have been waiting for your person to come toward you, if you've been waiting for your person to up level, I'm seeing that the timeline is actually going to time. If time was dragging, it's going to speed up now. Time is going to speed up now. And the waiting, even if there is a significant wait, what I'm seeing is the wait feels different now. If you're waiting for this person to re-enter your timeline, the wait feels different now than it did before this seed sprouted. I'm just sitting with that to see if there's anything more that wants to come in. Just that what I'm seeing is that the light, that there's light coming in, whereas everything was in the dark, everything was underground, everything was undercover, everything was cocooned. Now in the waiting that will happen, there is light. There is light being shed. There is light being let in both for you and your person. And for some of you, that light is the clarity that the withdrawal was this incubation period and this gestation period, and not not the kind of withdrawing that your nervous system, that your anxiety, that your past wounding anticipated it was going to be. What I'm seeing is that some of you, and I think I talked about this already. Some of you anticipated the withdrawing and cut it off before you could be left. And if that is you, what I'm being shown to tell you is that in this waiting, in the light coming through, in the light that the seed is reaching for, in the light that is coming toward you both, that what you are meant to do, regardless of the outcome, regardless of the timeline, regardless of the outcome, what you are being instructed to do to make that wait easier, what you're being instructed to do is to ready yourself to receive. To ready yourself to receive. Now, for some of you, it genuinely will be readying yourself to receive the return of this person. But there's also, if this is not your timeline, if the timeline is not your person returning, and this other timeline, that if this person is up-leveling their consciousness and you are also up-leveling your consciousness, the receiving that you're readying yourself for, that you're meant to ready yourself for, is receiving your up level in consciousness. What I'm seeing is, while we have been looking at your person as the gestational seed, as the cocoon, you have also been in your own gestational period, in your own cocooning. It looks different than your person's. It looks like more active healing. It looks like there have been more, like I can see like free writing. I can see like frantic scribbling into journals. I can see somebody running and running and running, like moving their body to get out some of the nervous energy. I can see, what else can I see? I can see meditation. I can see lots of baths. I can see you readying yourself and you healing yourself. But what I'm hearing is ready yourself to receive your next up level as well. I'm seeing the Two of Cups, the sacred cord, and again, it fits with both timelines. Whether your person is your person and they are your Two of Cups, they are your soul bond, they are your person, and that is your timeline. I could be seeing that card for that reason, because they are your timeline, they are your person. But the other piece of receiving, the other memo that I'm receiving is that if it is not your person you're waiting for, what you are being invited to receive is that divine union inside of yourself. And what that divine union is the marriage, is like the marriage of yourself to yourself first, the marriage of your divinity to your humanity, that still point at the center of your soul that I'm always talking about. Readying yourself to receive, if you are not readying yourself to receive your person, is readying yourself to receive yourself. And in doing so, your next up level in consciousness is going to arrive. Is there anything else? I'm seeing the lovers, which again, just like that, just like the two of cups, the lovers can be indicative of two people coming together, two people, two souls coming back together, two people coming back together in deep love and deep connection. And if it's true that the withdrawal was not about lack of love, and if that love is still there, and both of you needed to up level in order to come together, I can see where I'm also seeing the world, which is like the end of one cycle and the beginning of something new. So I can see where it's absolutely possible that the two of you are coming together. But the lovers also can represent a choice. The original tarot, in the original tarot deck, the lovers was not the lovers. The lovers was the choice. And it's also Gemini. So we're in Gemini season now. So that's take that if it resonates for you as well. But the lovers as a choice really feels like you get to choose yourself. You get to choose, and this is a theme, it's been a theme for us for a while now. You get to choose to come into divine union. You get to choose to come into your next timeline, and you get to choose to receive yourself and receive the truth of who you are in order to up level. And when you do, the next cycle for you, not necessarily for you and this person, the next up leveling for you is going to begin. Sorry, my dog is a little sensitive, and the cat just got near her and she's like, don't touch me, my body hurts. I'm just going to be quiet to see if there's anything else that wants to come. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups, a lot of tarot today. I'm not sure why. The Queen of Cups is one of the most intuitive queens in the deck. She is very sensitive. She is water. She's the element of water. She's Cancer. Maybe the Cancer season is important to this message as well. Maybe something will shift in Gemini or Cancer season, which is right after Gemini. So it's coming soon, and that waiting period is coming to a close. But also to just listen to your intuition. I feel like your heart knows what it wants. I feel like everyone's heart knows what it wants. I don't know if you can hear, my washing machine is now off balance, and it is having a party downstairs. Oh boy, this is quite the message. We're gonna just leave it here. I think just listen to your intuition. Take Gemini and Cancer season if it resonates. Take that person back if they're coming back. Claim yourself if you need to claim yourself. You will know who you are when you hear this message, and that feels really important as well. You will know who you are in these threads, and whether you are the gestating seed that we've been talking about, whether you are coming together, or whether you are choosing your own timeline apart from the gestating seed person. You will know who you are. All right, I'm going to leave it here and go deal with off balance washing machines and hurdy dogs and all the things and the stuff. Please like and share and subscribe. Tell your friends. Come visit me again. I should be here tomorrow since I'm mostly hanging around. I wish you a beautiful weekend. I hope you're doing something fun for your weekend. Bye bye.